Do you like mountains? Well, come along for the ride and I'll show you where you can see 3 of Washington's most recognizable mountain peaks, all from one location. This is Suzuki Sidekick Adventures, and today's destination is Quartz Mountain. Just look at that view. Yep, this is Buck Meadows. And happy frogs. I'm on my way to Quartz Mountain. That's about 35 miles west of Ellensburg, deep in the forest of Moondance. I'm not sure if you can see it right here, but this is Dam and School. One of the things I love about Ellensburg is you get that small town vibe. The school's actually still in use today. Pretty cool. You have to watch for rocks through here. Here's the split off for Moondance Lake Trail, 1350 that I did a couple weeks ago. Take you guys to go check that out real quick. Also, I apologize for the noise. It's just a Suzuki, so there's a bearing I need to replace. I need fix my exhaust, and then suspension isn't the best, but it gets me where I need to go. So here's the trailhead here. It's about 4 miles to Moondance Lake. Some areas you can park at. Bathrooms, a couple picnic tables. So yeah, it's a pretty neat trail. I definitely recommend checking it out. And if you want to see my video where I hiked to Moondance Lake and Lost Lake, I'll go ahead and link that right here. Check it out down below. All right. Get back on the main road. Gotta watch out for motorcycles. Hey, I think we're coming up on Buck Meadows. Yep. This is Buck Meadows. I always like to get out and check it out whenever I pass by. My parents and then a lot of the other locals remember coming here and camping years ago. They've closed it off. Got some boulders. I don't think my Suzuki can get over that. But yeah, used to be a campground, little campground back in here. You could stay at. It's right before the turnoff over here. And that's my Suzuki. All right, let's keep moving. All right, so when you reach this intersection, turn left turn left, and that's gonna get us where we wanna be. This is Shoestring Trailhead. Haven't heard too much about it, but I want to try that sometime. I guess there's a shoestring lake that you can get to, and I don't know if there's fish there, but I want to try fishing it. So it's actually not too far from Monastash Lake and Lost Lake, so kind of in that same neck of the woods. So maybe future video. So I was looking it up. Quartz Mountain, I guess, is the second highest peak in the Monastash ridgeline. Second only to Monastash Peak. So we'll get up to about almost 6,300 feet. I think it's like 6,280, roughly. And then Monastash Peak is about 6,330. So pretty high up. If you're familiar with Lions Rock out of Ellensburg, Lions Rock is right in that ballpark too, about 6,400 feet. So kind of crazy being up at that same altitude, but completely southwest of there. So pretty cool. I'll have to show you guys Lions Rock another day. The road starts getting pretty rough. Oh, I gotta show you guys one of my favorite spots. At least as long as nobody's camped there. This is my coffee drinking spot. Yeah, right here. I always love to drive in here and have a cup of coffee. Just look at that view. Love it. Absolutely love it. I want a cup of coffee right now so bad. Okay, better keep going. There's still a few more areas I want to check out, and got to get to the top. Never give myself enough time, it seems. Maybe one of these days I'll get an early morning start. Well, here's another one of my favorite spots, or at least the start to it. This is Tanium Lake Trail number 1380. Love going to this lake. So yeah, if you wanna easy hike in, it's maybe not even quite a mile in to where the lake is. So definitely recommend it if you're looking for a quick and easy hike. I think I've gotten in 10-15 minutes before even. I was hustling though. I've tried driving this when there's snow on the road, and this is where I always almost get stuck. And then I get wise and turn around. I've never made it past this point when there's snow. But I think if you can get past there, you're golden. Hey, welcome back. I left you on my hood for a while. It's kind of funny. It wasn't until after I started doing videos I really started to realize just how noisy my car is. So I hope it's not too unbearable for you guys. But I promise I'm doing the best I can. Maybe 2027. Maybe 2027 I'll get that bearing fixed. We'll see. Well, yeah, bearing and exhaust. Getting closer. Still have couple more areas I want to check out on the way, but I think I should have enough time to maybe even pitch my tent before sunset. Have a cup of coffee there at the top. If you haven't figured it out by now, I love my coffee. I think this is another viewpoint. Oh yeah. Yeah, this will be cool. I'll put it in low. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get right up to the top here. You guys got to see this. And we're heading up there. Getting closer. Oh, get myself turned back around here. I think this loops around. Yep, there we go. Perfect. All right. Blinded by the light. Stopped off to check out this pond really quick. I've always been curious if there's fish in here. I don't think there are because it's pretty small. I haven't really seen an inlet either. And then I'm sure it probably gets pretty warm in the summertime. It's pretty weedy too. But yeah, I figured it was at least worth checking out. Okay, I don't think there's fish in there. Not seen any jumpers at least, so. Okay, time to hit the road. On the road again. Yeah, you guys gotta check this out. Back in here just a little ways, there's an old building. old cabin. Oh yeah, check this out. Yeah, right here. Yeah, little building here. Property of United States. All the windows are boarded up. There's the back side of it. And there's a little tiny pond right here too. That's supplied by, should be Manastash Creek. I believe there's a little outhouse up here. Oh, over to the left. Some of the old sheet metal. I'm not entirely sure, but they probably use this barrel for water. I see a hose that goes underneath the ground, so that probably, I don't know, it might have even fed the inside of the cabin. And got an outhouse right over here. Good old mossy outhouse. I'm not gonna take a look inside. What is this? Oh, it looks like maybe an elk blind. If that's your blind, sorry for giving away your spot. I leave no stone unturned. Yeah, pretty cool. I want to be really careful because I don't want to bust through any of these boards. But yeah, just locked up tight. Old chimney. There's one more building I haven't personally seen before. I'm gonna walk and check it out really quick. It's not accessible by car because of the tree in the road. It was probably intentional because it doesn't look like anybody's driven through here for a while. Oh, I guess it is drivable. Yeah. I'll walk to it anyway. All right, see you guys up ahead. There's a big meadow over there. I found the frogs again. I love it. I can hear the stream. Yeah, see, here it is. Oh yeah, it's maybe even a little pond over there. The stream goes underneath the roadway right here and makes the frogs happy. I made it. This one's even bigger then the last one, I'm thinking this must have been probably storage. I'm thinking it was probably Forest Service or something, maybe for fire lookout, not necessarily here, but the summit's maybe 5 minutes from here, so it would have been a short drive. Figure either that or, I don't know, honestly not sure, but it was probably Forest Service, fire lookout or guard shacks. Or they maybe just used it for storage, just for tending to the roads and the trails up here. Been out of service for a few years though. Thought this was a safe for a minute. Nothing really inside. Also not a safe. Well, that wasn't a safe, but I still hit the jackpot. We got the Copper Kettle Deluxe. Got the Copper Kettle outhouse. I've never seen an outhouse quite like this. That's pretty rad. Oh, I love it. This is really cool. Sorry, I've never thought I'd get this excited about a crapper. Oh, I thought there was a wasp nest. This is cool. Most outhouses are dark. And this one you can actually see. The sunlight just filters right in. It's pretty cool too. If you're a local, or maybe even just passed through Ellensburg a number of years ago, probably already recognize the name. Copper Kettle. Copper Kettle was actually a restaurant there, right there in Ellensburg. I didn't eat there too often. I don't know. Just the thought that went into making this blows my mind. I love it. And there's our pond off in the distance. Them happy frogs. Okay, back over the logs. Oh, shoot it. Hey, I found snow. Look at that. I can make a snowball. I haven't seen snow in so long. You're coming with me to camp. All right. Say goodbye to the cabins. Gonna hit the road again. I got my snowball though. So I'm racing against the clock. I'm running out of daylight, but there's a pond down here I want to check out too. It's pretty close to the roadway. If you haven't been able to tell, I'm kind of obsessed with fishing some of these higher altitude lakes and ponds. Here it is. Looks like it could be pretty deep. Oh, I see some fish jumping too. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try it. If I hurry, I might be able to get a couple casts in. Maybe catch one fish. One fish. If I catch one fish, that would be awesome to cook back at camp, which I have yet to set up. But I will get there, even if I have to do it in the dark. I got my lights on my Suzuki to help me out. Okay. I'll be back in a few. All right, I got my line all rigged. I have Pistol Pete here on the line. Let's see if Pete lets me down or gets me a fish. My leader might be a little bit longer than I would have liked, but I think it'll be good. All right. And here is first cast. Let's try close to the surface. It's spinning. No bites so far though. I'm gonna try over here. Nope. No takers. Okay, well. That's fine. I'll just have to maybe come back tomorrow on my way out. All right, well, running out of daylight fast, so I'm gonna see you guys at the top. Okay, back on the road. Didn't catch any fish, but it was worth a try. Here, I think you guys are gonna wanna be on the hood for this next part. Got you back on my hood again. Oh, I really hope the spot's not taken. But I guess if it is, I'll find another. That's just the name of the game. No, I think I'm good. Yep, this is the spot. This is what I'm gonna call home for the next 12 hours. Let's get a load of that view. I honestly, I can't even think of anything better than this. Let's get turned around here. I think I'll park right here. believe that's the Stuart range over there. Not bad. Not bad. I have a new tent I'm going to try out today. It's the Durston Gear X-Mid 2. It's a ultralight trekking pole tent. So a lot lighter than my last tent that I had. You'll have to bear with me. This is only my second time pitching this tent, so probably a little rusty. All I have to do is get my handy dandy trekking pole, and then that goes right there. Okay. So there's one. Let's go ahead and get the other side. Get the bottom of my pole set. Just like so. Get the tip put in place. And raise her up. That's actually pretty dandy. I love this thing. Oh. And my stake pulled out. Luckily, they came with some longer stakes. All right, got it set up. It took a little bit longer than I expected, but it's done. So probably still not perfect, but it looks pretty good. It's so irritating though. My if you look right here, it's kind of hard to see. Oh yeah, right there. Yeah, my pole came loose and punched a hole right through the roof. I'm gonna have to patch that. So anyway, I have some, I forget if the thing came with any patches or not, but I have some duct tape in my backpacking kit, so I should be able to patch it up real nicely. But man, just look at the sunset. That is a killer sunset. Mt Rainier, the background, and got the Stuarts. And then I forgot to say something, but you can even see Mount Adams from here too. Gorgeous. I had a little spool of duct tape instead of my first aid kit, so I was able to patch it. It's not going to hold permanently, but it'll at least hold for tonight. All right, I'm back. I have my red light on right now because it helps you keep your night vision intact when it's dark out like this, so makes it easier to see. It's actually kind of wild how well it works. But anyway, I have this sun-dried tomato dish. It's basically, what do you call it? Couscous, textured vegetable protein, and then like a Italian seasoning. So anyway, it's pretty good. I usually add some jerky and stuff to it too. But yeah, it's getting late. And I don't feel like digging the jerky out right now. So anyway, see you guys in a few. Dinner's ready. Whew, that is hot. Smells so good. All right, dinner should be done. It's still piping hot. Oh yeah. She's done. That's good. That's really good. I am beat, so I'm gonna get some sleep. See you guys in the morning. Oh, well, I survived the night. About 6:30 a.m. Goodness. Let's see what it looks like outside. Whew. Okay. You guys got to see this view. Morning, bird. Gonna make me some oatmeal and coffee now. All right. Well, I'm gonna go for a little walk. Not far from camp. Something else I want to check out and show you guys up here. It's right up here, just past these trees a little bit. So not very far. All right, we're coming up on the site now. It's right through these trees, right over here. All these poles sticking out. No trespassing. United States Bureau of Reclamation data collection site. I don't know, maybe they had like a weather station here or something. This one has a actual weather station on top. I don't know what the building's used for though. But I don't think they want you going inside. And then I think this is the really important one. It looks like it's actually still in service too. They got the razor wire going on. Reclamation. United States government property. No trespassing, no hunting. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna go inside. I even found another outhouse. I think it's an outhouse. It's an outhouse. And check that out. Someone has a thing going on. Quarantine at Quartz Mountain. It looks like they've been doing it from 2021 to 2025. So I'll have to see if 2026 shows up. And someone's left good ratings. 5 out of 5 star. Would poop here again. I love it. One of my obsessions has been photographing and mapping out every outhouse that I find out in the woods. I found quite a few. So anyway, I'll have to add this to my list. There's another old tower too. All right. I got to the other side of Quartz Mountain, not very far. And check out that view. Check out that view of Mt Rainier. Very cool. Doesn't get better than this. All right, well, now that I've hiked myself down this motorcycle and side-by-side trail, I'm gonna get heading back. Made it back to camp. I'm gonna go explore a little bit more, check out Mt Rainier for a bit before I go ahead and pack it up and hit the road, wrap this trip up. I'm going to show you guys this. I cracked the code. I found quartz. Quartz on Quartz Mountain. I'm not rich, though. Little rock. Big rock. Little rock, big rock. Suzuki. How's it going? Doing good. Enjoying the ride?
Oh yeah, it's beautiful up
Oh, gorgeous.
We're just gonna eat real quick and then
Oh yeah, no, make yourself at home. Yeah, I'm just packing up, so.
Oh, okay.
You won't believe it. I completely forgot about my snowball. You can still see the pine needles in it. I don't have any napkins either. All right, y'all are gonna wanna buckle up, hold on tight for this. Yeehaw! On the road again. All right, we're back where the cabin is. I'm gonna filter some water. I didn't quite bring enough. So, didn't quite bring enough, but I always have a filter with me. And then water purification tablets as a backup too. So, because I do not trust water in streams, because I don't want parasites. All right, this spot should do. So I have my Canuck bag. If I can, I like getting it from a stream, kind of like this. Especially if it's a little bit deeper in one spot. But I love this bag because it just opens up from the bottom. And instead of getting it to trickle in, you can just scoop it up. And it makes it way easier. All right, usually I would string this up on a tree, but I found a very conveniently placed nail right there. So that will serve me well. And I have my platypus bladder for my clean water, and we'll go ahead and attach that to the clean side of my platypus quick draw. This threads on like that. Move the other cap. This is the dirty side. Turn my Canuck bag upside down. Try to open this without making a mess. And then this just threads right on here. There. And you can squeeze filter this too, but I'm just gonna go sit over by the water and let it gravity filter, do its thing. Okay, got my water all filtered, so I'm gonna get heading back towards town again. It's really nice knowing where a lot of these water spots are, just for situations like that. Some spots you just gotta check out before you pass them up. Birds are happy. Okay. Back on the road. We've made it to Buck Meadows. Looking pretty. Oh yeah, the creek runs right through here too. I know there's a lot of places through here you can fish. All right, we don't have much longer to go. Keep seeing all these points of interest for future videos I want to do. This road here you can take, I was looking it up, you can actually take it all the way to Lost Lake. You can drive pretty much all the way in, and then it's just a short walk from the roadway, it looks like, at least according to the map. So anyway, I'll have to check that out someday and bring you guys along when I do it. All right, back to Moondance Road. We'll see Ellensburg in 22 miles. Here's Moondance Lake trailhead. It's always cool seeing this rock field too. This whole hillside's fallen down. Okay, y'all gotta see this. So I pulled over for a moment, and I guess I just didn't recognize it at first, but I just realized I found my old swimming hole right here on Moondance. This is my old swimming hole. My parents would take me and my sisters down here all the time to swim when I was young, especially when we had family up visiting. There's just something so peaceful about being down by running water like this. I'd always climb up on this ledge right here and sit on it. You wouldn't think that the trees could grow out of the cliff face like that, but they find a way. What's funny is I was trying to decide how I might end the video, And I honestly couldn't have asked for a better spot than this. All right, I hope y'all enjoyed the trip as much as I did. This is Suzuki Sidekick Adventures, and thanks for joining me as I slow down and take the long route. Some spots you just gotta check out before you pass them up. You're coming with me to camp.